Good morning, friends. Today I was going to come and talk to you about the importance of sleep for optimal brain health and some really cool research that I had seen about glycine. And I was very excited to be able to share this information with you. Then I read the newspaper and I got pissed. So, change of course today, and I will talk to you about sleep and glycine because this is March and March is National Sleep Month. But we're not going to talk about that today. And hi everybody, I'm Dr. Becky if you've not met me before, and I come on here to give better brain tips because my goal is to help everybody do simple at-home things that will help the health of their brain. And I do that because my mom and my dad both died of Alzheimer's disease, and I don't want to go out like that. And since I'm a retired functional medicine practitioner, I utilize lifestyle tips to help my brain, and I want to share that information with you. But today, again, I'm pissed. And I'm pissed because of something that's on page 10 of our local newspaper. And I'm going to backtrack just a little bit. On August the 13th of 2023, I had done a video, and I'm going to link that in the description so that you can go back and take a look at that. But August the 13th of 2023, our local newspaper, on the front page, there was a headline, and the headline talked about the new miracle drug for Alzheimer's disease. And of course, people are going to see that and they're going to get excited. And the drug that they were talking about on August the 13th was Leqembi. And Leqembi is a second iteration of a monoclonal antibody that's supposed to help with Alzheimer's disease. There was another drug before Leqembi that's also in the monoclonal family, and it was called Aduhelm. And Aduhelm had been fast-tracked approved by the FDA. And it was on the market for a very short window of time. And then they pulled it off because it wasn't helping the brain at all. It was not at all slowing down the progression of the disease. Not only was it not slowing down the progression, it was actually causing problems. And I'm going to fall down some rabbit holes with you today, again, because I'm so upset about it. But anyway, so Aduhelm was the first round of monoclonals that was a dismal failure. Then in August, we get the headline, oh, we've got a new one, Leqembi. Round 2 of the monoclonal antibodies, and it's going to be the miracle drug. That's August. We are now March. So a mere 7 months later, dismal failure. Of course, is that on the front page of the newspaper saying, hey, this monoclonal was a dismal failure? No. You have to wait till you get to page 10 to see the dismal failure. And again, you can see all sorts of scribbly notes because I've taken lots of notes that are important for you guys to know. So, in the meantime, round 3. So now Eli Lilly has come out with another drug that again is in the monoclonal family, and I'll read the exact name of that. It's donanemab. Donanemab is round 3. It's in the same family. It's in the monoclonal family. It's the third attempt. And it says here, federal regulators are going to put off the decision to approve this drug. It said Lilly had expected the FDA to approve it by the end of the month, but the agency wants more information about its safety and effectiveness. So this is what's important to know. So again, as I shared in August about the dismal failure of every single solitary Alzheimer's drug, all of them have been a failure, 100% failure rate. But man, oh man, the newspaper is going to splash it on the headline when a new one comes out and get people all excited, and all for a great big nothing. And so, again, I've got another video that I'm going to link in the description, and that's a video with Dr. Perlmutter, Dr. David Perlmutter. Some of you guys might know about his work. He's a board-certified neurologist and has got, at a minimum, 3 New York Times best-selling books. One of them that was very, very popular was called The Grain Brain, and he talked about how grains in their inflammatory response inflame the brain and cause a lot of problems, dementia and Alzheimer's being part of the spectrum of problems that grains can have on some people's brains. But anyway, he's done a video following up on these studies just like I have. So I don't want you just to take my word for the real science. I want you to look at other people's work and see what we're all discovering. But these are some things that I want you to know. That Aduhelm pulled off. Leqembi looks like it's going to be pulled off. Eli Lilly's, let me find it again, donanemab looks like it's also going to be pulled off. All 3 monoclonals. And why are these monoclonals going to be pulled off? I'm going to read exactly what the research says. It says here that brain shrinkage in the people that were taking these monoclonals, the brains actually shrunk, and they shrunk at a rate 8 months earlier than if people with Alzheimer's had not been treated at all. So in essence, this actually hastens the demise of somebody with Alzheimer's disease. It does not help in any way, shape, or form. And again, the brain shrinkage actually comes 8 months sooner than if you did nothing. Not only that, these monoclonals have a significant increased risk of brain bleeds. Oh, yay, that's always helpful, right? To have your brain bleeding out. So anyway, just want to let you know that sadly, there's still zero. There is no pharmaceutical approach to Alzheimer's that is going to give anybody any benefit at all. Zero benefit. If you're looking for a pharmaceutical to help you, you're in deep, deep trouble. But also I want to let you know, I came across, and again, you'll find all this in the show notes, another neurologist, and his name is Dr. Michael Merzenich. And Dr. Michael Merzenich has been looking at studies over the past 15 years and what's going on with people with Alzheimer's disease. And this was a report that he had published in November of 2023. So just a few months ago, 4 months ago. And in the studies that he had published, this is what he has discovered, that 80 to 90% of Alzheimer's can be delayed or prevented. 80 to 90% delayed or totally prevented. And again, as you guys know, I am here, and the name of my company is Holistic Alzheimer's Prevention Program, because that's my goal, is to help prevent it from coming in the first place. Or if there are signs of mild cognitive impairment starting to show up, can we at least stop the progression moving forward utilizing lifestyle strategies? Because again, there's no pharmaceuticals that are out to help. But and for those of you who don't know my story and how I went back and got more postdoctorate certification in Alzheimer's prevention, and I took Dr. Dale Bredesen's course, which was called RECODE at that time. RECODE meaning reversing cognitive decline. The program is now called RECODE/Precode, and the precode part is preventing cognitive decline. So again, there's lots of neurologists out there that have been doing lifestyle strategies, and lots of before, during, and after imaging of the brain, before, during, and after blood draws to see different factors in the blood. And lifestyle prevention strategies are, the great thing is, number one, there's no downside, there's no side effect. Eating better foods, exercising more, reducing stress, getting good quality sleep, those things are not going to cause a microbleed. but these monoclonals are going to increase the risk of a microbleed. Eating better food, exercising, reducing stress, getting good quality sleep, that is not going to cause the brain to shrink at a rate significantly higher than those that are on the pharmaceuticals. So again, what do you have to lose if you choose to start eating better, if you choose to start moving more, if you choose to start sleeping better? What you're going to lose is the increased risk of getting Alzheimer's or dementia, especially if you have a family history. But again, the good news is there are things you can do. That's why I have my daily Better Brain Tips, my 1-minute little grab here. What's one little thing you can do today? So again, if you go into the YouTube channel and you'll see my link of shorts, again, at this point I've got 42-ish 1-minute quick little grabs of things that you can do. And then you can see I've got many videos like this one that are 5, 6, 7, or 8 minutes that kind of take a deeper dive. And I am going to come back tomorrow and I am going to talk about glycine, that's an amino acid, and how for many people with sleep-related disorders, how glycine can do a couple of really important things. Number one, it can help with alertness during the day. And then number two, it can help get good quality sleep at night. And my plan had been to talk to you in great detail about that today. Excuse me. But I got so discouraged that they hid, when it's good news, they put it on page 1. When it's bad news about a drug, they bury it deep. And then the article next to it. It crushes me too. And it crushes me. Again, the second article is about ALS, so Lou Gehrig's disease. It's also a neurodegenerative disease, and it's a horrific neurodegenerative disease. And they were super excited about getting, again, fast-tracking a drug to help with ALS, because just like Alzheimer's, there is no medical intervention that's going to help with ALS. And the sad news is with ALS, as far as I know, there aren't even any lifestyle strategies that you can implement to slow the disease down. At least with Alzheimer's, there's a lot of lifestyle strategies. But so there's a drug that's been fast-tracked for ALS, and it says here, ALS drug will stop being sold at the end of the study. So you can still buy the drug now, but it's going to stop being sold at the end of the study because the study has shown that the drug failed to show any improvement on any measure, whether it was a primary measure or a secondary measure. So here's a drug you can take, but it didn't help at all. But again, they haven't pulled it off the market yet, but at the end of the study, they're going to officially pull it off. So again, today I just got very discouraged looking at healthcare in America because we are failing dismally. And if we don't choose to take control of our health, for most people, we're in doo-doo caca trouble. So anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow to talk about the glycine research because it's super exciting and I'm encouraged about that. And if you have any family or friends that you know either have a family risk of Alzheimer's or you know that you've got family or friends that are just concerned about brain health in general, please share this information with them. And please, if you don't subscribe to the channel, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so that I can share with you new information when it comes out. But the great news is there are many things you can do to help improve brain health. They don't cost you a thing. Easy at-home tips that all of us can do to improve the health of our brain, and that's what I'm here for. I hope you have an incredible, blessed day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow about sleep health. See you next time. Bye now.